What's up, y'all, man? Welcome back to another podcast, man. This is podcast number 8. Talk to your boy, man. We finna get into some juicy information, man. Some things that's gonna motivate, that's gonna inspire you, that's gonna help you get to the next level, man. This is Why Now Is Your Time podcast, man. Listen, man. Today's topic is about financial freedom, man. Talk to your boy. How you guys feel about financial freedom, man? It's important, man, because a lot of people is so afraid to get financially free. You know what I learned though? A lot of people are afraid of success, man. Which when I say this, they're afraid to understand the outcome of what's going to happen when it comes to you becoming successful, man. So you guys got to get locked in, man, and ask yourself, are you trying to get financially free? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't already financially free, how many streams of income do you got? And how are you trying to get financially free? Man, I want you guys to be taking some copious notes. We finna lay it out there, man. I'm finna tell you guys some resourceful information. I want you guys to have the right mindset. I want you guys to have the right attitude. And I want you guys to be locked in on financial freedom. I mean, totally locked in. And when you locked in on financial freedom, things are going to not only be easier, but it's going to allow you to become the best version of yourself, man. So as we go into this amazing podcast, man, get your pen and paper out and ask yourself a couple questions, man. Are you financially free? And if not, how are you going to get there, man? This is another podcast brought to you by Why Now Is Your Time, man. First question is, how can you become financially free? All right. I want you to stop and think for a quick second. How can you personally become financially free? What your mindset is? What do it look like? How are you becoming the best version of yourself? I want you guys to understand that financial freedom is going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of grind. It's going to take a lot of grit. It's going to take a lot of you believing in yourself, you becoming the best version of yourself, and not allowing nobody around you to distract you from getting to your destiny, man. Greatness is earned, it's never given, man. So how are you, if not, going to become financially free? And if you are financially free, how are you going to stay financially free? Do you got any kind of residual income coming in, money that you don't have to work for? Or do you gotta kill whatever when you wake up, you eat what you kill? You know what I'm saying? What's the mindset? Or do you know what I'm saying? Because as an entrepreneur, one thing I learned that your mindset is one of the most powerful things that you gotta line up with your vision. So once you line it up, you understand exactly what you're going to do, then you're going to be locked in, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be so locked in and understanding where you're trying to go, all right? So the second question is, all right, why is it that you want to be financially free? You know what I'm saying? Why? What's important about financial freedom when it comes to you? I want you guys to ask yourselves that. What is so important to you that you want to be financially free? You know what I'm saying? I hear people say all the time, oh, I love my job, or my job is so easy. I'm like, really, boy, are you truly happy? Matter of fact, if you had $5 million right now, or $10 million in your account, would you still go back to that job? And I hear people saying a lot of excuses like, you know, my job got great insurance. There's a lot of great entrepreneur insurance. So don't get caught into that trap of thinking that your job, you know, you got to stay with your job because of their insurance. You know what I'm saying? There's other insurance out there. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you have $5 million right now, ask yourself this question. If I had $5 million, would I continue to go to that job? All right. It is very important that you ask yourself this question. Now, when you really dive into financial freedom, you will really understand a couple things. All right. Now, the next question is, who do you know that's financially free? All right. So first of all, the first question is, how can you become financially free if you're not financially free? The second question is, why do you want to be financially free? And the third question is, who do you know that's financially free? The reason why I'm asking you this question is because I want you guys to be so locked in to trying to get to the next level that you understand that you need somebody that's already there. Somebody that's already, it's like, so ask your friend, like if you have a friend that's financially free, ask them, how are you financially free? You know what I'm saying? How are you not going to work every day? You know, is this something I can tap into that can help me become the best version of myself? And this is something I always ask myself before I became financially free. I always ask myself, like, who do I know that's financially free and who can help me become financially free and me developing the right mindset? Now, it took a long time for me to get where I'm at today, but it's the mindset that helped me become the best version of myself. Now, I tell people this all the time, like, who you know that's financially free, because that's the person that's going to be able to help you get to where you're trying to go. And now that you know somebody that's financially free, ask them the question, how are you financially free? Is this something that I need to tap into, something that I need to invest in so that I can get financially free? The problem is some of us are too stubborn. Some of us, our mindset ain't on the right level that we are afraid to ask someone how are they financially free. Because you feel like, oh, that's my friend, they should tell me. No, you should ask. How are you financially free? Because I want to be financially free. I need to ask you, how are you financially free? But the problem with a lot of us is we allow these different situations to control our situation. So we never become financially free because we don't want to ask nobody, or we want to try to figure this thing out ourselves. I'm like, why are you trying to figure out financial freedom? You know, at the end of the day, when somebody already free, ask them how did they become financially free and get on the train with them. You know, and one thing I learned about a lot of people is we are stopping ourselves from becoming the best version of ourselves because we don't allow ourselves to ask the correct questions to the correct people. All right, and the thing is, you got to just be lined up, man, and say, listen, I'm going to let go of all my stubbornness. I'm going to humble myself, and I'm going to ask this person, how can I become financially free? Because if you've done it, I can do it. Is there some kind of investment that I can get involved in? Is there some kind of team I can join? Is there a weekly call that I can get on? Like, how can I get financially free? People are their mind is so in a small place. And we are so prideful that the people that's already financially free that we know, we're afraid to ask them. And then another thing I learned too is a lot of us are afraid to even, and this is crazy though, to even, if they say there's an investment involved, we're afraid to invest. But you would rather go invest all these hours, all this time at a job, and you sit back like, oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? You putting all this work in and your job is limiting you to the success that you can truly have. So you got to be lined up with the vision that God has aligned you up with. Sometimes he put people in your life so that you can get connected to them so they can help you get to where they're trying to go, all right? So financial freedom is key to your success. Repeat after me. Financial freedom is key to my success. It is key to my success. Financial freedom is key to my success. Come on, man. I want to talk to you guys real quick. Because the problem is this. If you know somebody that's free, why is it that you're not asking them, how are you free? If you are positioning yourself to the next level and you're not free yet, ask yourself why you're not free. Because there's greatness from within you. You can achieve anything you put your mind to, but you gotta want it. You gotta want it better than anything else. And you gotta understand that financial freedom is gonna take work. It's gonna take discipline. It's gonna take you lining yourself up with the right people. Getting part of somebody's vision. So help your vision get to the next level. You gotta understand that greatness is within you. But guess what? In order for you to get financially free, you gotta pull greatness outside of you. And you gotta humble yourself. The minute you humble yourself and understand that you can act and you can achieve anything you put your mind to, financial freedom becomes real easy to you. So line yourself up with goals, visions, ideals that's gonna help you get to the next level. Financial freedom it's a journey, man. Financial freedom is a journey. I promise you guys this, man. And a lot of times, as I'm speaking to people and I'm motivating and I'm training and I'm coaching and I'm doing the things I need to do, I realize a couple things, man. Is greatness is something that we all gotta push towards to the next level, man. It is very important that we push towards to the next level. All right, so. We're going to get into 4 things in this podcast, all right? And y'all know we go hard. We go 1 hour hard. We're only 10 minutes in. So we're going to get into 4 things, all right? First thing is, how do you make 6 figures a day? I mean, not a day. How do you make 6 figures a year? That's the first thing in this podcast. The second thing is, we're going to talk a little bit about passive income streams, all right? Because we're talking about financial freedom. You need to know what kind of passive income streams is out there, all right? The thing is, I'm also going to give you a 30-day challenge. You know, you line your vision up, line your mind up, get you where you're trying to go. I want to give you a 30-day challenge that's going to help you get to the next level. And the last thing we're going to talk about is different ways you can save money when you're creating money. Because I think financial freedom, too, is about lining yourself up to understand that you can also save money while you're making money, and so that you can put yourself in a financial position so you can get to the next level, man. But it takes a lot of discipline. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, sometimes you got to sit down, evaluate your life, line your vision up, and then say, okay, all right, what sacrifices can I make so I can be financially free? What mistakes have I made in the past that stopped me from being financially free? Am I living above my means, or do I need to go lower than my means? You know what I'm saying? And I say, like, if you got a $2,000 mortgage and you only making, let's say you making $4,000 a month, all right? So ask yourself, can you go down to a $1,000 mortgage versus keeping that $2,000 mortgage so that you can get financially free? Because to me, it ain't about how much money you make. It's about living within your means and understanding the mindset that it takes to get financially free so that you can spread out the wealth of greatness, all right? When I say spread it out, you can understand that financial freedom is, all right, how much money can all right, let me break this down real quick. How much is costing me to live on a monthly basis? Think about it. Whether it's $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Some people know they don't need to be living on $10,000 a month basis. The average American is costing them from $3,000 to $5,000 a month. So I want you to think about that. So what is it? So you divide that by 30 days. So basically, you roughly on a 30-day period, you probably need to make, let's say you need to make at least $150 a day, which is $4,500 a month. All right. So what is it that you have out there, or something that you can create? You know what I'm saying? Whether, say you had a product that was $25. All right. I'm just giving you a quick scenario. So how can you sell that product 6 times a day? The law of numbers say 1%. So that means to sell 6 products, you need to get 600 people to look at it. All right. So then you ask your question, how do I get 600 people to look at it? What kind of marketing can I do? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? Or, because let me tell you something. Social media limits you. Facebook limits you. Instagram limits you. They don't let everybody. If you had 400,000 people following you, and imagine if Instagram let everybody see it, or Facebook let everybody see it, then they're not gonna make no money. Because guess what? They're going there, because that's gonna stop you. You don't have to even worry about investing in ads, because you got 400,000. The law of numbers say 1%. So out of 400,000 people, you might get 400 buys on any kind of product that you might release. You know what I'm saying? So now you don't need them. But guess what they do? They limit us the things that we need to do. So that's why we're finna talk about this, because it's very important that you understand that it's going to take, to be financially free, it's going to take you writing out a plan, getting super disciplined, understanding what you got to do, and then really mentally telling yourself that, listen, if I have a product that's worth X amount times this, going to equals this per day, that's going to allow you to get financially free. Why is it that we are wasting so much time not becoming financially free? Because we have nothing in the marketplace that we are selling people. We have no product. We have no information. You're not building an email list. You're not building a text list. You got to have so many different things that's going to push you to the next level, all right? So I need you guys to buckle down, strap your seatbelt on, and tell yourself, man, I'm about to take these copious notes because I know that information that he about to give me not only is going to change my life, but it's going to give me the right perspective and the right mindset to get to where I'm trying to really be locked in and I'm thinking about that. So, questions I want you to ask yourself too, all right? I got a couple more questions I want you to sit here and ask yourself before we get really deeply involved in this, all right? What am I willing to do, all right? What am I willing to do that's going to help me make the money that I want to make? Second question is, who is it that I need to connect to right now that's going to help me get there quicker? You know what I'm saying? Who is it that I know right now that's going to help me personally get to my goals quicker? Who is it that I know right now? And the last thing is, how long would it take me to get there if I get started right now? All right? So, there's 3 dynamic questions, man, that you got to really ask yourself, all right? And I'm telling you, when you ask yourself these 3 questions, things will start to shift for you, all right? So, wake up and tell yourself right now, I will understand that I'm going to create greatness. The second thing is, there's somebody out there I'm going to connect myself to help me get to the next level. And the third thing is, if I get started today, where will I be a year from now? The problem is you haven't got started yet. You haven't positioned yourself in the right mind to get to where you're trying to go yet. You got to understand that you can make it happen. But you got to want to make it happen. You got to be willing to fight. You got to be willing to push. You got to be willing to get to the next level. But at every level, you'll be able to tell yourself that I have achieved greatness. Remember, you are your greatest asset. And when you understand that, then you will know. So let's talk about the first thing, all right? The first thing we're going into, all right? How much money you need to make 6 figures a day? So you need to make $274 a day, all right? So you can do it you got so many different ways. First of all, you can sell a $5 product 55 times. All right? So you got a $5 product. You need 55 people to buy that product. Now we have our $274. Or you can sell a $10 product 28 times. Now we got $280. Now remember, we're only trying to make $274 a day. I want you guys to wrap your mind around it. Or you can sell a book. If you got some information, you can sell a book. I'm about to release my new book. All right? How many times you need? You sell a $20 book? 14 times a day, all right? It's simple. Or you can sell it for $25 12 times a day. The thing is, I want you guys to wrap your mind around what are you going to be selling. If you're not selling anything now, what are you going to be selling? Now, if you are selling anything now, how many of those particular items you need to sell at the price point to make $274 a day? Because so many people do not understand that it's just about numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, I got this SW rule. It says some will, some won't, so what, somebody waiting. Let's talk about that. Some will invest in you or buy your product. Some won't even consider it. So what? As long as you got great value, somebody's waiting to invest in your product, all right? Now, or you can have a course. Say you had a course. The course was $100. Sell 3 a day. The law, what's the 1%? 3 a day. So that means that what? How many people? You need to try to get 300 people to see it on a daily basis, all right? So you start lining that up. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go, let's not even go 1%, let's go 0.5%. So now you need 600 people to see this product to get 3 people to buy it every single day. Now we at 6 figures a year. All right? If you just be consistent. And as I said, it don't take a lot. People think it takes a lot of numbers. It takes a lot of people to be successful, man. One of my quotes that I tell people, you can make millions by helping thousands, all right? And I always bring up the law of 1%. Because imagine if you can get 100,000 people to love you every single year. There's billions of people on this earth. You get 100,000 people to know, like, and trust you. They love you, and they spend $1,000 with you. All right? So I mean, 1,000 times 1,000. So I mean, 1% of those 100,000 people, that means there's 1,000 people spending $1,000 with you. So I mean, you have multiple tiers of products set up to help people buy information that's going to help them get to the next level. See, y'all not breaking it down like that. When you break it down, it becomes like so easy, so simple. You can break that down. Or you want to be a big dog. You know what I'm saying? Sell one product for $297. So you got $297. You sell one product, all right? So the law of numbers, one, say you need to get at least 100 people. Now we're going to work off of 0.05%. That means half of 1%. I mean, you need 200 people a day to get some eyeballs on your product, all right? So guess what? Say you have 30% that decide to subscribe or watch a webinar. So that 30% of 200, that's 60 people, all right, that went into there. And then out of those 60 people, you had one person who bought the product. Now you do it every single day, all right? Rinse and repeat on a daily basis, man. You guys gotta surround your mind around this, man. It becomes real easy when it's broken down to you and you say, okay, all right, so I can have a $5 product, a $10 product, a $20 product, a $100 product, or I can have a $300 product. Now imagine if you had all those products and you hit $300 a day with each product. I'm not getting crazy. That's how the 6 figures a month comes in, because you're breaking down the numbers. Too many times we're afraid to break down the numbers. I want you guys to understand financial freedom. It takes a lot of grit. It takes a lot of grind. It takes a lot of you allowing yourself to understand your numbers, man. Understand that you have value to give the world. As long as you have value to give the world, you can get enough people to know, like, and trust you, but you have to be consistent on a daily basis, pushing yourself to the next level, man. So, I mean, I'm just trying to give you guys some simple numbers, man. So simple that, listen, I'm going to tell you guys this, and I want you guys to hear me out when I say this. Financial freedom is a choice. Is a choice. Going to work every day is a choice. I hear some of you saying right now, yeah, but I have to pay my bills. Some of you guys got so many abilities, so many gifts, you have not allowed yourself to let the world see it. Have you ever seen something and then you didn't pursue it, but then coming down the line, God said, look, I gave it to somebody else because you didn't make it happen. I say that all the time because you guys need to break down your numbers to understand financial freedom, all right? Some of you guys exchange time for money, all right? I'm trying to get you to create products so that your products can make you money. So you don't have to exchange your time for your money, all right? You can exchange your service, all right? Your service, your information for money. And when it's set up properly, you will understand that $274 a day becomes real simple because you understand the numbers, man. Men lie, women lie, but these numbers never lie. They tell us the truth, man. So as you wrap in your mind around financial freedom, you say, are you going to sell a $5 product? Are you going to sell a $10 product? Are you going to sell a $20 product? Are you going to sell a $100 product? Are you going to sell a $300 product? Because the numbers are easy. If you sell a $300 product, you just got to sell one a day to make 6 figures a year. All right? If you sell a $100 product, you just got to sell it 3 times a day to make 6 figures a year. If you had a book, all right, an ebook, a regular book, and you just sell this thing, oh my God. I'm telling you, it gets listen, you just need 14 people a day to buy it. And that's on the $20 book. If you had a $12 book, all right? I mean, if you had a $25 book, you sell it 12 times. I'm breaking it down because the problem is you never really looked at it like this. People never really looked at it like, I can create one product and this product can sell for the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And I can build my audience around this one product. You don't have to know everybody, all right? To make millions, you just got to be consistent And you got to have some kind of service that people can buy. All right, and you have to know that people got to know, like, and trust you, so that you can develop the things so that they can come into your group and be like, okay, I like this right here. Okay, I can be a part of this right here. Okay, I want to be a part of this right here. All right, and then they are willing to spend money with you. So again, remember, financial freedom is a choice. All right, financial freedom is a choice. Hear me out when I tell you, financial freedom is a choice. Yes, let's go. Financial freedom is a choice. What choices will you make today? What are you going to do to get your mind wrapped around you becoming financially free? Because it's a choice to your greatness. But you got to choose, is this something you want to do? Is this something that you want to position yourself in? It's a choice. Financial freedom is a choice. You no longer have to settle for what they're giving you. You no longer have to wait on the raise when you can give your own self a raise. You just got to create that product. You just got to get people to know, like, and trust you. And they going to buy from you. $274 a day. $274 a day. Tell yourself that every day. I need $274 a day. Without me working for it. Just by me selling a product. Me selling my knowledge. Me selling my skills. Think about it. It becomes so easy. It becomes so that you want to just surround yourself around greatness, man. Because greatness is earned. It's never given. It's earned. You can do the things that you desire to do, but how bad do you want to do it? We talking about $274 a day. That ain't a lot of money, man. $274 a day. Some of you guys going to work, working 12 hours, and ain't making that. Imagine you could create a product or some information and get people to buy it. I'm just saying, maybe I ain't saying nothing, man. I'm just saying, maybe I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been wanting to come out with that product. You've been wanting to come out with that brand. What are you waiting on? Who are you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? Who can you connect to help you push that brand? You know what I'm saying? You just wasting a lot of time spinning your wheels, a hamster, running, ain't moving nowhere because you just on that wheel. You know what I'm saying? Instead of stepping outside the wheel, getting outside the box and saying, I need to start connecting myself to people and understand $274 a day. Put it around your house. Put it in your car. Put it in your wallet. Every time you pulling out your credit card, put a sticker on the front of your credit card and say $274 a day, residual income. I will create a product. I don't really care. I'm gonna be consistent so I can make it happen, man. You gotta go get it, fellas, ladies. Come on, you gotta wrap your mental mind around it, man. Because I'm telling you guys something right now, man. It becomes so fulfilling and rewarding when you know that you've been working on a product and then it comes out and people start to buy it, and then you ask yourself, why didn't I been create this? Because you allow so many distractions to get in your way. Repeat after me. I'm going to say the whole thing. Financial freedom is a choice. You going to work is a choice. I'm not saying you ain't got bills to pay. I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? There's a group of people that's going to work every day. There's another group of people that's creating their own products and blazing their own trail, becoming the first generation of millionaires, becoming the first person to create products in their family. You got to make a choice. What direction would you go? Are you going to stay on the job? You know what I'm saying? Or are you going to start creating another way? This is Why Now Is Your Time podcast. You know what I'm saying? These are uncomfortable conversations. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at your job. Your job is cool. You know what I'm saying? Listen, use your job to create your wealth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you as an entrepreneur, if you're thinking like I'm thinking, if you're pushing to the next level, guess what? You are thinking about creating products and information that's going to help people. All right? And when that happens, things start to open up for you. Your life starts to open up for you. Then you understand that you're serving a bigger purpose in life, all right? Not to say your job's not a purpose for you. I'm just telling you this right now that you will get a better self-gratification when you start to help people get to the next level, all right? Now, I hear some of you saying, oh, so I help people get a job. I ain't helping nobody. I did not say that. What I'm saying is, from those who are aspiring to be an entrepreneur, and if you are already an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, how many products have you sold? You know what I'm saying? Or what products can you create? Because we're focusing on this podcast is about financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? If you want true financial freedom, it's going to take some grit, some work, and some sacrifice, because you got to understand that greatness is greatness. You got to push yourself 274. All right, let's get to the next topic, man. Because, like I said, I didn't want to beat up a dead horse too bad. I didn't want to beat it up. 274 a day, don't forget that, all right? So, the next level is this, all right? There's always another level. Let's talk about it, all right? Passive income. So many people say, I don't know what to sell. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make money. Level 1, become an affiliate marketer. Now, that means that somebody already got a product. You can pretty much come out and help them sell this product. You know what I'm saying? And you can make money. And you haven't even created the product. They created the product. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Affiliate marketing. That's one stream of income. You know what I'm saying? You can allow yourself to create affiliate marketing. And then what happens is you can go and make money by just sharing their personal link. All right? Next level. All right? And there's a lot of different levels. I want you guys to think about creating some kind of online course. That means whatever you know in your mind, you can start creating something that can help people. All right? You can go create a course. You can use things like ClickFunnels. You can create a course, and if it takes you 3 months to create this course, and then you set a goal to impact 1,000 people. So imagine you sell a $300 course, you're trying to help 1,000 people in a year. Is it worth it? It's the small numbers for me. It ain't so much the big numbers gonna happen, but if you understand the small numbers, then things will start to create. Second thing is a 20 to 30 page ebook. All right, it's important. We're talking about financial freedom. It's important that you create a 20 to 30 page ebook that teaches somebody something that you know. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's a PDF file, web page, copyright, and then say, hey, if you're interested in buying this PDF file, it's $20, it's $10, it's $5, it's whatever we just talked about the different things you can sell. You know what I'm saying? You can make it happen, but you got to position yourself. The next thing is, another level, is you can start a YouTube channel. Some of you guys are listening to this podcast, but this same podcast, Why Now Is Your Time, if you're not watching me, then you're listening. Start a YouTube channel, man. It's important to share your life. I tell people this. Imagine documenting your life, sharing it with people, and then people saying, you know what? I kind of like you. So guess what? I'm going to subscribe to you. You know what? I kind of like you. Guess what? You got a t-shirt? I'm going to buy that. Guess what? I kind of like you. What's next? You know, I want to come onto your podcast. I want to come on your YouTube show. I mean, think about it, all right? Next thing is this. Cryptocurrency. People say, oh, what you mean cryptocurrency? Listen, invest. Find somebody that know crypto. Give them some money. Small investments. I tell people, go small and then go big. You know what I'm saying? Go small, $20, $50, $100, $500, $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Go small, and then you go from there. The next level is this: is create some kind of app. See, I'm on an app called Patreon. Now we're in the process of creating our own app, which is OM2H. You know what I'm saying? Studio app. All right, but the app is going to not only help people, but it's going to allow other creators to get up underneath the app and make money with us. It's important, man. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it is very important that you guys build to the next level, all right? Next thing is, think about renting out your car. Some of you say, well, how am I going to do that? Turo. Come on, man. You can rent your car out, man. Some of you guys got enough room in your house or living in a basement. I mean, you got a basement downstairs. I see it all the time on HGTV. You can rent out a room to somebody. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is you creating wealth that allows you to be free to do the things that you love to do. All right? I'm just giving you guys some good ideas. Another thing I thought about, creating a laundromat. Man, look, I was riding the other day and I was like, man, I see this laundromat over here with people washing clothes. I see another over here. Every place I drove by, it was absolutely packed. I'm like, well, wow. Well, maybe that's something I need to try to look into. Look for different areas around my town in Houston, Texas, and see where I can put one up at and make some money. I mean, I'm just giving you guys different things. Another one. Nobody think about this too much. Vending machines. I used to have a dude that I used to work with. His name was Adolphus. That was his name. And man, this dude, he had vending machines. You know what I'm saying? And wow. I mean, that means the machine man, all you gotta do, either you can go collect the money and stock up the machine, or you can hire somebody to go do that you trust. I mean, these are different things. I'm just telling you, we're looking for passive income ideals, period. All right? The next thing is, all right, riding around with ads on your car. You know what I'm saying? Listen, people say, what? My wife just had a good idea. She said, you know what? When we get that Lambo, this is going to be pretty much our car to move people around in, our BMW X6. And I was like, oh, yeah, she said, it's going to be our advertising car. Advertise your business as you riding around because people looking. They looking, man. Believe me, they looking. Another thing is, too, start some kind of subscription site. I have Accelerate Your Brand, monthly subscription. You know what I'm saying? My wife is doing Allow Yourself Grace, monthly subscription. You don't need a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you had 100 people paying you $50 a month. That's $5,000 a month. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you a small number. All right? All you got to do is show up 1 hour a week, 4 hours a month. 1 hour, we got 168 hours. That ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? To be making $50 per person per month, giving them information, all right? Another thing is, and what you got to think about is also selling products on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you buy products, you can set up a page and people want to know, where you got that product from? Direct them to your page. They'll look almost like Facebook, but it's your personal page. You know what I'm saying? And if they buy, you get a percentage. You know, these are the things I want you guys to wrap your mind around when it comes to this. I have another friend. He went and bought a power washer, and he's gonna be doing washing cars, and he's gonna be doing washing driveways, and he's starting a business. Matter of fact, if you do it correctly, you can get other people to go wash the cars and wash the driveways while you just collect the money. You just got to position yourself that way, all right? Another thing, and we do this right now, print on demand, all right? Print on demand t-shirts. We do it all day, every day. It's important that you guys do some kind of print on demand t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a good slogan, start off with three good slogans and put it on a t-shirt and say, hey, man, buy my shirt for $20. Mine only cost you $3. You made a $17 profit. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas so you guys can wrap your mind around each and every ideal to push you to the next level, all right? So I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand that greatness, it takes time, man. It takes time. All right. Let's talk about this 30-day challenge, man. Come on. It's a 30-day challenge. I want you guys to make sure you're taking notes, all right? 30-day challenge for you getting new people when it comes to your business. We focusing on financial freedom, all right? Number one, build an email list or a text list. You need something where you can collect people text messages and people emails, all right? This is level number one. There's different ways, and this is a 30-day challenge, all right? So, I want you guys to say, okay, what can I do? How can I get people numbers? How can I get their emails? Because guess what? We want to turn emailers, text messengers. We want to turn them into clients. All right. Because again, you want to build a list of people that you can get to know, like, and trust you. It is very important that you get that in. Second thing is, I'm challenging you to go live on Facebook. Go live on some kind of product. You can go live every day, or go live twice a week, once a week. Go live, all right, and talk about either what you got coming, or, you know what I'm saying, ask the people what do they want. Because guess what? There's always a problem in the marketplace. Those who can solve the problem will make the most money. Again, I repeat, those who can solve the problem can make the most money, all right? The next thing is create some kind of offer for them. So basically say, listen, if you subscribe to my email list or you subscribe to this text message, I'm going to send you something that's going to help your life. Again, you got to make a certain niche that you want to niche it down to. You don't want to be all over the place, and you can do what you need to do. The next thing is, I want to challenge you guys right now, is start a Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? Or, start a group so people can come in. Hey, welcome. I'm in a Facebook group right now. You know what I'm saying? A new one that somebody invited me to. Hey, what's up? Welcome, man. Da-da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important. Oh, this one. Oh, write this down right here. This is a good one right here. I need you to write down 30 hashtags that that's going to help you get to your brand. All right? So 15 or 30 hashtags. Instagram won't allow you to do 15, but I write down 30 because I like to mix it up. 30 hashtags that you know that can get you in front of people that's looking for a particular niche or business. All right? It's important, man. Very, very, very important. And next thing is this. Create some kind of elevated pitch, whether it's through video, whether it's through just having a website. When you got to create some kind of elevated pitch so you can get people to do what? Know, like, and trust you. And from there, they will buy anything you ask them to buy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be locked in, man. The problem with so many people, they not locked in. You got to be locked in, man, all right? Another thing. It's a 30-day challenge. I want you guys to create some kind of flyer, use Canva, or go to Fiverr, create some kind of flyer to build some kind of buzz for your business. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to be so locked in on that you say, okay, I got this. I can make this happen. You know what I'm saying? It's very important, all right? Then I'm challenging you to get outside the house and go network. Go and network. Where's your next local networking event? How can you go get in the mix of people, rub shoulders with successful people that already at where you're trying to go? You know what I'm saying? And learn, all right, and learn from them, and understand that you are building your brand. You are trying to get to the financial freedom, as some would say, get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? You are trying to get there, so you have to understand what it is. Also, the next thing is connect with some business partners. Connect with some people, you know what I'm saying? Write a list of people you want to connect with, and then connect with them. You know, ask them, is there a price for me to talk to you? Or can I just come chop it up with you to learn from you? It's important, man. But so many people are afraid to buy. You will buy into school, but you won't buy into people. Oh, I repeat, you will buy into school, but you are scared to buy into people, and people can get you faster there than school. School just dragging you along a little bit at a time, but the people got the information. You can pay this person, and they can take you to point A to point B, you know what I'm saying, and you can get there quicker versus you trying to buy into some kind of school. So, I mean, I just think it's very important, man. Also, update your Instagram, update your Facebook, update everything so that people can know exactly who you are, who you serving, and what is it that you are about to sell or selling. People can know exactly who you are, who you serving, and exactly what it is that you are selling or about to sell. It becomes easier when you start to wrap it, oh man, I'm going to write this down, 30-day challenge. I'm going to do all these things. Because now you're trying to build up momentum, man. Because once you build momentum up, everything else becomes easy. Then, last thing, write down a list of clients, that people who you think will be your client, all right? And start getting your either your text message ready or start getting your email ready where you can send them out a blast to say, hey, and I always use this line no matter what I'm selling. You may or may not be interested, but if you're looking for X, whatever X is, then if I was you, I would click this link. It's quick, man. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Remember, everything we're doing, there's going to be some kind of investment behind it. When you understand these investments, then you will understand that financial freedom is right around the corner, man. In order to get free, you got to start investing in yourself and in ideals and in other people. Again, invest in yourself, invest in ideals, and invest in other people. When that starts to happen, financial freedom is about to start happening for you. Things start to get tough for you, you know what I'm saying? So, again, man, I wanna go into this real quick. Let's see, can I find it? Yeah, I got it right here. And talking about financial freedom. So let's see what Tony Robbins saying.
It doesn't matter how much money you make. It's really your capacity to take your creativity and stop trading time for money. It's the worst trade in the world. Everybody's a financial trader. Yeah. They don't realize they're a trader. They're trading time, and you can't get more time. So the first thing
cannot get more time.
A child, a kid, anybody is that you'll never earn your way to freedom. You just don't. You look around and you see, Kurt Schilling, if you remember from Boston Red Sox, in $100 million a year, he's broke, bankrupt. I asked Warren Buffett, I said, "What made you the wealthiest man in the world?" And he smiled and he said, 3 things. He said, living in America has great opportunities. Having good genes, so I lived a long time. And he said, the last thing is compounded interest. And we all know
compounded interest.
But I give the example of a book of this guy, Theodore Johnson, worked for UPS. Never made more than $14,000 in income in his entire life in a year. And in old age, he was worth $70 million. And how did he do it? All he did was he took a percentage of his income. His percentage was 20%. Now, his family said, we can't save any money. But he met a friend who said, if you pretend there's a tax, the tax just took the money away from you, and you never see it, the money just comes out of your account and goes in an investment account, you'll be financially free. So he was disciplined, he didn't look at it, it happened. $70 million by compounding. So people's mistake is, and kids don't know this, adults don't know this, that you won't earn your way there, but you can compound your way there. Yeah. What I want
you can compound interest to your success.
Is you really have to understand where you're going to get hurt, because the fees are just destroy people. 96% of all mutual funds never match the market. I mean, they never beat the market. So,
now, I wanted you guys to hear that for a simple fact is this. I told you different products that you can create. Compound of interest. You can create an ebook, a video course, an online course, a mastery class. I gave you guys so many different compounds of interest that, guess what? People say, well, how many different incomes should I have? I tell people anywhere from 7 to 10 different streams of income, because having one is too close to zero. Having one income is too close to zero, man. So you should have multiple streams of income. You should be lining out your vision. You should be seeing what it is that you need to that you need to see, and know that you will and can make this thing happen, all right? So let's talk about this right here. All right, the scripture of the day. Y'all know I'm going to go into scripture, all right? The scripture of the day is this, all right? Is Proverbs 16:16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather than chosen than silver? Basically, I tell people I only ask God for 2 things on a daily basis, all right? I ask him, God, give me the favor so when I get into the room, and give me the wisdom so I can get the things to where I'm trying to go. So I only want to pray for favor and wisdom. I don't care about the money, because if God give me the wisdom to understand the steps I need to take, then once I step into the room, he will allow me to get the favor over the people. Then success not only becomes so easy, it becomes monumental to my greatness, all right? So remember, Proverbs 16:16, all right? We're going to talk about, I wrote these notes down right here. I said, financial freedom is available to those who learn about it and work for it. You know what I'm saying? Financial freedom. Financial freedom. Talk to me. Financial freedom. Financial freedom. I'm going to repeat. Financial freedom is available for those who learn about it and work for it. It ain't going to be easy. The problem is you guys want it to be easy. You guys want it to be laid out to you, but it ain't going to be easy. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to grind for it. You're going to have to see yourself to that next level. Because every level, I promise you, man, you're going to be stepping up to new heights. But what are you going to do? We don't have time to waste. Time is our biggest enemy. We can't get time back, but we can make more money. It's important. Now, ask yourself this question, man. Write this down right here. This is an acronym. It's called freedom. Freedom acronym. The F, all right? The F is facing, all right? To get financial freedom, what opportunity will you face? What roadblocks will you face, all right? The R is real. Be real with yourself. Do not sit here and lie to yourself about the things that ain't even realistic though. Like, be real with yourself. Understand that compound interest, that daily grind, that being consistent at what I do is going to happen. The E in freedom is be expecting something great to happen. All right? Be expecting something great. Some of you guys ain't expecting nothing great. You just sitting back like, oh, well, I'm just trying. No. You're putting in the works because you're expecting something great to come back to you, all right? And I want you guys to position yourself and understand that something great will come back to you, all right? The next E is execute, all right? I want you guys to be executing greatness, executing your goals, aligning yourself to the things and the places where you want to go. It's time to execute. We're talking about freedom acronym, all right? The D is, what are you developing every day? All right. What are you developing every day? What are you doing on a daily basis, man? You need to be so locked in that every day you know you are developing something and you are expecting something great. All right. The O is the outcome. All right. The outcome is already there. You know what I'm saying? When you put in the work, the outcome becomes super easy. You put your hands up and say, you know what? It's going to happen because guess what? I know the problems that I'm facing. I'm being real with myself. I'm expecting something great. I'm executing, all right? And I'm developing the things I need to develop because the outcome is going to be there. And the M is the money, all right? The money has to show up. When you put all this work in, you put all this grind in, the money will show up. The problem is some of you guys are afraid because you not understand that the money is already there. How bad do you want it? How much are you locked in? How much are you believing in yourself? You got to position yourself to get to the next level, man. Listen, freedom, financial freedom is one of the hardest things to accomplish, all right? Because you have to figure out what is that thing that I want to do that's going to push me to the next level. Once you figure that out, life and things become so easy. You look back and say, you know what? It wasn't as hard as I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? But I worked so hard to get there because I understand freedom, all right? Listen, it's $274 a day is what I want you guys to be focused on right now. I also want you to be thinking about the different streams of income that's going to push you to the next level, all right? And then I want you guys to be so locked in on this 30-day challenge that you start to build some momentum. You start to build some momentum, all right? Once that happens, you got to tell yourself, freedom is a choice. I don't think you guys understanding it. Freedom is a choice. Getting up every morning and doing something you love is a choice. You know, some of you guys get, and I was at one time stuck in the rat race. You get stuck, all right, in this race. Listen, somebody say rats. Spell out rats. R-A-T-S. All right? Now, rats. Somebody say flip it upside down. It says star. You become a star whenever you get outside of the rat race, all right? Again, let's look at it again. Rats, all right? When you look at rats, all right? Sometimes, oh, man, I'm scared of rats. Or, ooh, nah, rats is what kind of, no, that kind of creature. Listen, some of you guys are in that rat race, all right? When you understand, you flip it around, flip rats around, you become a star. the star in your own movie, the star in your own success, the star in you becoming the best you can become. All right, you are a star. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let nobody tell you that you're not a star. You can't let nobody tell you what you cannot do. You got to wrap your mind around it and tell yourself on a daily basis that I'm getting out the rat race. And once I get out the rat race and I flip it upside down and my level of thinking changes, now I become a star in my own movie, a star in my own show. Every day we wake up, we are the starting cast in our own movie. The people we connected to, all right, they just the people that just connected to our movie, all right. This is our movie. This is our movement. Financial freedom. Listen, when I wake up in the morning, I tell myself on a daily basis, you are the star in your own movie, all right. You the one that understands that what moves are going to be made in the movie, all right. Can we stop when we die? No, but I'm saying every morning we get up to breathe the breath of life. It's allowing me to create greatness, man. It's allowing me to create greatness. So I'm asking you right now. Rats, spell it backwards. Spell rat backwards, and it's star. You become the star. You become the person that people say, man, I can't believe that you came out of that situation. I can't believe that I've been watching you for a long time and you showing success and you doing success and you are a millionaire and you doing the things that I want to do, man. Then people gonna do what? They're going to get a chance to buy from you. Freedom, financial freedom is available for those who work for it and learn about it. Who will you learn for? Who will you connect it to? If none of your friends are successful, find you a mentor. Find you somebody that can push you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? All your friends not meant to stay with you. All your friends not meant to stay their whole life with you. You got to understand that. When you know and understand that, it becomes easy. Super easy. You know what I'm saying? So then you start to ask yourself on a daily basis, like, what is it that I'm doing, man? What is it I'm doing? And so I'm gonna show you guys with this. Financial freedom usually means having enough savings, financial investment, and cash on hand so that you can afford the life that you desire and you have the ability to help others get to where they're trying to go, all right? It ain't all, I tell people, one finger pointing at you is three pointing back at me. So I might point at you, but it's three coming back at me. So who am I helping? Who am I pushing to the next level, all right? It is very important that you guys surround yourself around these people, you know what I'm saying? And tell you, listen, the book is coming out. I'm excited. The book, Why Now Is Your Time, to know your passion, understand your purpose, and pursue your dreams. If it ain't already out by the time you listen to this podcast. Also, man, I truly want to give you guys the information that's going to take you to the next level. Because I tell people, it ain't about me. My brand is called Why Now Is Your Time. Not my time. Why Now Is Your Time. And it's for me to teach you how to design the life you want, create the brand you deserve, and leave your legacy through your own information and products, man. It's bigger than me. So when I'm sitting here talking to you guys on the podcast, I'm sitting here and motivating you and inspiring you to do something bigger than you. It's about you, man. And I really, truly understand when I built this brand that this brand was way bigger than me. This brand, I want 1,000 years from now, people to say, hey, that dude right there, he started, Why Now Is Your Time? That thing is still pushing, you know? So I really want to encourage you guys that I don't know why it's so hard for you to believe in yourself and to understand financial freedom is real. That if you believe God is real, financial freedom is real, man. It's real. And if I can achieve it, somebody that grew up in poverty, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who understand that, hey, this thing is way bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that plays sports. I was an athlete, but I also understand that, man, that I had to change my mindset. I had to get around the right people. I had to get me a mentor. Then I understood that I can achieve whatever I wanted because I understand that I position myself to get the things that I need to get, man. So again, as I always tell you guys, man, this is why now is your time, man. I'm telling you guys, man, get ready, get excited. And as we close this thing out, man, remember 2 things. Write it down right now. Financial freedom is what? Is your choice. Financial freedom is your choice. And financial freedom is the ability, it's available to those who want to learn about it and those who want to work for it, man. You are your greatest investment. Invest into your mind, invest into into your body, invest around people that's gonna push you to greatness. Connect with those who can connect your dreams. I repeat, connect with those who can connect your dreams, man. This is why now is your time. Remember, go out and design the life that you want. Go out and create the brand that you deserve. And remember, how would you leave your legacy, man? If nothing else, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. But those of you who are listening to me, I see you on the next podcast, man. Thank you for listening in. We see you guys at the top. Be blessed.